Good morning, I'm Adrian Crawford. It's Williams Crawford, Passion for Porsche, Walkabout Wednesday. I've got some great stuff here today and I'm going to show you some classics, show you some moderns and take you for a quick whip around the whole site and you can see what's going on, and I'll pick out a few things that I think are really interesting that have turned up just recently. So come with me. Okay, let's sneak up and see what's here. Aston Martin here, quite an unusual car. Not seen one of those before. Graham here is in his absolute comfort zone with 356 maintenance. And funnily enough, young Josh is in his comfort zone with a competition 911 that is going with us to Sangueno, the hill climb in France that we participate in every year. And Josh is doing the last little bits of sort of pre-competition check on it. I'm taking mine, Richard's got his going, and Keith Soom in a 914, and Rob Kavanagh in, you might remember the 981 Club Sport car with the Rothmans colours that we have featured before. If you're in France, not this weekend, next weekend in Brittany, then pop and see us in Sangueno. And let's just take a quick scan of the workshop and see what little gems we've got going in there. Ian's doing what he does best, which is polishing things until there's nothing left. Panamera, right beside it, lovely little 924, also in for maintenance, and I can spy through there the UR Quattro. Sometimes I wonder what people must think of me when I remain interested in this and have done this for sort of over 30 years. But these cars that turn up, there's something different turns up here every day, genuinely, and I still love, whether it's the moderns or the olds, I really like it. I want to tell you a quick little bit about this 914. These are really interesting now. Is that we used to be able to buy 3 of them for like $4,000. But they've really picked up pace of late, and they're a quirky looking thing, and they've become more and more cool. Now this is no ordinary 914, this is a 9146 replica, something that the factory did really only for competition, and an original car is really, really valuable. Look, just little things that it's carrying all the sort of 911 running gear, the Fuchs wheels, 5 studs, 911 brakes. This one's a 3 litre, a quick 3 litre, with a 915 gearbox, nice ratios in it, and this is a 911 eater. Make no mistake, it's absolute 911 eater because it's mid-engine, handles beautifully, got loads of time for this. It's not cheap and it's not common, and yeah. So 9146, little roofs come off, car built sort of well ahead of its time. Cayenne, modern Cayenne coupe, and just sold. So I always think how much of a spread that we have to cover here. Just looking around behind me, 997 turbo manual. I had one of these brand new. I bought it for a client in Portugal, a left-hand drive car, and at the time it was an awesome piece of kit. It was so good. And when I hopped in this one the other day, it's done about 50,000 miles, this one. It still felt just the same as I remembered all that time ago in 2006. Really impressive cars. Make no mistake, that I don't think you'll see these go any further south in value now. This is the type of thing that if you want the ultimate road car, I think that you could have that for 5 or 10 years and feel you've done really, really well. We've got a whole selection of Cayman. I've said it before, mid-engined. Boxsters and Caymans are beautiful places to be. Really nice to drive. Lovely natural balance. Can't really go wrong with one of these. If a client came in and said, don't know what Porsche to have and I've got XYZ money, a Cayman or a Boxster is a great place for them to be. And in fact, I've had a Boxster now of my own for about 10 years and really enjoy it. Now, a couple of other super rare cars. We got this very, very nice last of 3.2 Carrera. You could call it Super Sport or SSE. It's really, for Britain, should be known as Super Sport. So factory turbo look with the big arches, unmistakable design. Very, very nice car. And something that we might see once every 12 months now at most. And this one's Targa roof. I think production numbers are well less than 100 of them. It might be barely into double figures for right-hand drive. So something very special that will come up onto the website soon. And behind me, talking about rarity, we've got two Carrera 4Cams from the same year, 1954. We'll do a video in the coming weeks on these two cars. They're both right-hand drive, and I believe from our current research that 17 were manufactured, just 17. They're extremely valuable and really, really uber special. 1.5 litre 4-cam engine, at the time immensely exotic mechanicals. So Graham, our resident expert, will show you those in due course. Now I'm going to take a quick little tour around, squeeze through here. RS Rep, like that car. At the moment, one of my favourite 911s. That'll be coming on soon. 993 convertible, low mileage one, just arrived. 987 Boxster sold, but got another one here and another one incoming. Both lovely cars, and for something around £20,000 you can have yourself a nearly new Porsche. I think it's fantastic value. 964 RS for the eagle-eyed. Look at that. This is a car we've been looking after for a long time. Watch out for that. 718 Cayman. Just beautiful sculpture design on them. £35,000. 991 Turbo PDK at 72. Beautiful car. Oh, and the black spoiler. I like that. So that's there. Turbo look C2 S993. An anorak fact is that these cars are actually designed by a Brit for Porsche. But a C2S as opposed to a C4S, the differences are that a C4S would have red turn indicators and a normal spoiler. The 2S has got this lovely feature of a split rear spoiler reminiscent of the old 356s. The wide arches of a turbo car, the sills that are flared out, some special bits of trim inside, the grey around the instruments. These are all features of a 2S. The grey on the handbrake detail. Ocean blue's unusual colour on it as well. And next door, talking about, if we're on turbo theme, you can tell I've scripted this, is that we've got this. This too is a waiting prep. Bit of a special car, left-hand drive 87 car, very interesting history. It's had a lot of care and money spent on it. It would suit a chap like me that loves something a bit sharp and a bit exciting, but probably wouldn't suit someone that was counting rivets or wanting every little bit identical to the way it left the factory, because this car's been modified for performance. Another unusual car. This one's got again an interesting story. It was owned new by the Chinese embassy in London. Carrara white, slightly creamier colour than the modern white. It's done 23,000 miles, and for such little money you can have yourself a beautiful Porsche that just seems like new. And this one, well, probably because the owner didn't actually pay for it himself, has got every option thrown at it. So full leather dashboard and full leather seats, Bose sound. I see it's got cruise, onboard computer, sport chrono, Tiptronic, heated seats. I'm not sure that there was anything more that you could have fitted to this car. Park distance, I bet you he ticked every box. That's something you could put in your garage, thoroughly enjoy, and it'll always attract a value if you look after it. 100% recommend that. GTS 981, that one's PDK, that one's gone. Macan's just arrived. 991 Black Coupe's just arrived. Our replica Speedster, which is a cool little car. Quite a convincing copy, but with a glass fibre body rather than a metal body, and mechanicals based on a VW Bug, but with a 1.9 engine in the back, so quite lively little weapon that. Well, thanks for watching Walkabout Wednesday. Over the coming weeks we'll be doing a report on the event that Richard's just come back from, which is a Rally 22 event at Chelsea Walsh, sponsored by Haggerty Insurance. That's got some really interesting stuff. He did some footage of the run up the hill and some footage of all the amazing cars there. And it's lovely to meet customers, sort of new and old, if you like. Beyond that, we'll be looking at the hill climb in San Guerno, and of course in the meantime lots of new stuff comes through which we'll be picking up on in the following weeks. So thanks for watching. Remember, sign up for our mailer because you get prior warning of incoming cars and price changes before anyone else, and look forward to seeing you next time round.